This is floor drain Y tie-in. This is a hose running in the floor drain by the furnace. Well, it comes several feet up the pipe.
5, 6 feet back.
I know.
It's damn near 10.
Yeah, there is no pitch or back pitch.
Yeah,
For some reason it was not recording when we went in, so
it was, but it must have stopped.
I thought it was. I mean, look at that. We're not even in that branch line.
Damn near half plate.
And that's just from a garden hose running in the floor drain.
I'm in the floor drain branch line now. This is the Y.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
That wasn't pushed all the way together, but it looks like it shouldn't be enough to matter enough.
No.
30 feet, that is where the clog is happening, is right there.
Now we're in the main line?
No, this I pulled back.
Well, no, this is that 3-inch.
Yeah, the 3-inch line here.
Yeah.
So it's all coming to right here.
And coming up. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Hitting here and not making it. So it's right behind the Y. I think a lot of it's getting stuck in there, but minerally glue, look, or some nice glue.
Well, in fact, you run a garden hose and a floor drain.
And it comes up at how many inches?
Oh, huge.
Even if it goes in here, it's just sitting because. So.
Yeah.
Funny pitch right there. Drop to 4.
Yep.
So if I had recommend something to start, I would think take out those 2 Ys, change that to 4.
All the way back over here would be,
well,
if you can.
If you can, it would be ideal to fix everything, but I was saying at least at a minimum to start would be to replace this section and this Y, which maybe this already is 4, I can't tell, to correct the issue going on here. If that's 4 and backing up that way,
no, that's not
something better. But I believe this is only still 3.
That's 4.
That's 4, right behind the backflow. So in the minimum, I'd cut out the 2 Ys, change it to 4-inch main line, and bring that 3 in on a 4.
Yeah, come back into this 3. I want to see how far that water's actually coming up this line. I mean, it's insane.
I think getting rid of that section as 3 and replacing at least 4 to like in here, minimum would help.
Yeah.
Replacing it all the way across the basement to 4 would be ideal.
If there's enough
anything
for pitch, that's the problem.
Anything below grade ideally should be 4, but I know it's allowed.
Again, this is a garden hose running in the floor drain for the furnace. As you can see, it is, there's the 3-inch branch line. We are at 28 feet. That water comes at least 6 feet up this line.
Right here and drops 6 inches somewhere, they have the ability to pitch it harder right here very easily. If it doesn't drop any faster anywhere, well then.
I mean, this isn't standing at all.
Trying to repitch stuff isn't very easy.
For that to fill that pipe up that far, 8 feet up.
How deep is it at the end?
At the line, half pipe, 1.5 inches.
1.5 inches over 8. That's more than 1/4 per foot. but it's restricted past there that it's coming up that much.
It should never happen. Not with the water pressure they have here. If it was a dribble, yes, but this is on the water pressure. That water's moving.
Yeah. The more water pressure, the deeper it's going to be. But I'm saying if it's 1.5 inches, which I don't think it actually is quite 1.5 inches, I think it's closer to 1 inch, coming back 8 feet, you have 1 inch difference over 8 feet. That's a quarter, or no, eighth per foot.
That's at least 1.5 inches.
I said it backwards. 1.5 inches is between a quarter and eighth then. But if it's 8 feet back and you have 1 inch standing on one end, 8 feet back means exactly an eighth per foot.
But the fact that it's coming back up this line, it should never happen.
That doesn't indicate a problem with this line, that indicates a problem with the other line being restricted. That indicates flatness in the other section, not in this one necessarily. It's, if you know what I was trying to do, I was trying to use the water to measure the pitch roughly.
I understand completely.
Just to kind of verify that counter was accurate, and that's what it's telling us, is between 1/8 and a quarter, and that's exactly what the water's telling us too. You're kind of limited, I can't put a level on it right now.
No.
Best level I can do is with the camera.
It's at least 1.5 inches.
But the fact that it's still just barely dribbling out is the question, and the fact that it's still in the other line barely dribbling out. What is slowing it down? Whatever's slowing it down a lot is right here too. Because that's an open drop to the backflow. I know it's not in there. Granted, that's a lot of mineral in the backflow. It's right in here. It's very slow, and we can't get an accurate reading of that because of why.